I'm a foreign trade student, so next 11 minutes sharp, I'm going to tell you the new way to look at and enter into this new asset class, that is EXIM, export and import. You must be wondering, why new asset class? Because this is the only class where any of the existing class practice valuer or valuer practitioner can enter very easily with the help of few set of knowledge. Next 11 minutes, most of that knowledge you are going to gain, and probably tomorrow onwards you will register or start process looking into custom empanelment. I'm going to show you a huge ocean, an ocean with respect to wealth, ocean with respect to knowledge, and it is you, how fast you would like to test this ocean. You all are ready?
Yes. Yes.
Here we go. Friends, when you look at any trade operation, there are only 4 trade operations, commercial operations: sale, purchase, borrow and lend. Out of these 4, I'm going to tell you the 2 important commercial operations called sale and purchase. When you sell, it's kind of export, cross-border, and purchase perspective is import. So import and export. Typically, a simple layman's language, import is only 2 things, that is goods to be imported and services to be imported. Similarly, export is export of goods and export of services. Why this field is growing and where existing valuer and how, what are the incentives and benefits and advantage entering into this new domain? Let's look at. Let me share with you a few statistics, very simple statistics. Now we are in month of December. Last month, November 2022, Indian imports, monthly imports in November 22 was almost 70 billion US dollars, 70 billion US dollars, out of which more than 30% is with respect to equipments. These equipments may be related to mechanical, electrical, instrumentation, or kind of civil equipments. Exports, look at export statistics. November 22, the figure is to the tune of 60 billion US dollars. So taken together, 60 plus 70 is more than $100 billion. India is doing monthly EXIM operations, import-export operations. So you must be wondering, are we here to understand the statistics? Answer is no. I'm going to tell you, this is how we are going to start. This is how I'm going to tell you the potential entering into this new domain of doing valuation in the area of import-export will grow, and the demand is so much. In Maharashtra, the Customs Empanelled Chartered Engineers and Valuers are only 4. I am one of them. It's a huge demand. It's a huge demand. Let's look at very few things or a knowledge perspective, what you want to gain in order to enter and become the 5th one in Maharashtra, or probably 780th in all over India perspective. Now, let's look at few basics. Entering into this domain of import and export, you need to have understanding of few points. I say it's a knowledge you need to gain. There are 168 only the terms, the new concepts you need to learn, and they are not very rocket science kind of terms and the concepts. It's a simple term. The book is published by me, it is available outside. You can always go through this book. 168. Few terms like what is the harmonized system of nomenclature of any equipment. Imagine you want to import an equipment and that equipment needs to be classified, the description has to be given to the customs, but description alone is not sufficient. You need to put the 8-digit HS code. You need to know how or what is the name of this code, or what is how to decode this code, or how to assign this code. There is a big demand of assigning this code, and Friends, let me tell you, 70% litigations at customs is mainly because of the HS code declared is wrong HS code. HS code is one of the area where valuation starts. If you put right HS code, the valuation or probability of getting the valuation would be perfect. So HS code is the beginning term which is linked with this denomination, giving a kind of nomenclature for the equipment or instruments to be imported or to be exported. So typically there are 4 or 5 scenarios I will put in front of you, so you will understand what is the role of valuer is going to play in the whole import-export domain. Look at a simple transaction, like someone wants to import the goods, let's say from Germany, and then on the basis of merit the goods gets valued by the customs and the duty has to be paid. In India, the duty is based on the assessable value, that is the value declared by the customs or declared to the customs by the importer is known as assessable value. In